From nature showing its wildest form to eerie paranormal explorations, even a real-life miracle. These are some of the most unsettling moments ever recorded. Stick around, because you won't want to miss a single one. If you think you're safe drifting in your kayak, think again, because this nightmare from the deep is about to prove you wrong.
¡Hey! ¡Ya, vente! Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo, no te subas, agárralo. Tranquilo, agárralo.
This jaw-dropping footage comes from Chile and was uploaded to YouTube, capturing the terrifying moment a kayaker was nearly swallowed whole by a humpback whale. As he paddles along, completely unaware of what's lurking below, the massive creature suddenly erupts from the water, its mouth wide open, and in one swift motion, the kayaker disappears inside. There's no sign of the kayaker. But then, thankfully, he resurfaces, shaken but miraculously unharmed. Turns out, the whale had no intention of making him a meal and simply spat him back out. But why did it happen in the first place? Well, humpback whales don't actually eat humans. Their throats are only about the size of a human fist, making it impossible for them to swallow large objects. This was likely an accidental engulfment during a feeding frenzy, and as soon as the whale realized its mistake, it let the kayaker go. Even though it all ended on a good note, the fact that this guy was inside a humpback whale's mouth, if only for a moment, is downright terrifying. This next video throws you straight into a real-life nightmare, being hunted by nature's most relentless predator. This footage comes from Russia and captures a truly terrifying scene. A group of people is seen sprinting down a hill, panicked and desperate. But then, we see the horrifying reason for their fear. A massive black bear charging after them at full speed. While most of the group manages to outrun the bear, one unlucky guy stumbles, not once, but twice, giving the beast a chance to catch up. Just when it looks like things are about to take a gruesome turn, something unexpected happens. The high-pitched screams of the girl filming seem to startle the bear, causing it to hesitate and ultimately back off, sparing the man's life. That was way too close. If it weren't for the camerawoman's screams, this video might have ended up in a much darker corner of the internet. Some say giant monsters vanished with time, but what if I told you they still roam among us? This chilling footage comes from TikTok and captures a truly unsettling sight. Two fishermen stumbling across an abandoned snakeskin. Now, snakeskins aren't exactly rare, but this one, it's massive. Both in length and girth, it's on a whole different level. You can see it stretching nearly half the length of a soccer field. Chances are, this skin belonged to a reticulated python, one of the largest snake species on the planet. These giants, found mostly in Southeast Asia, can grow up to a staggering 30 feet long. And while they tend to avoid humans, just knowing that creatures like this are out there, silently slithering through the wild, is enough to send chills down your spine. This next video will make your skin crawl as it shows two girls, completely unaware that a massive beast is lurking just inches away. This footage comes from the streets of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where two girls are casually hanging out, completely oblivious to the danger creeping up behind them. The cameraman, however, spots it, a massive black bear silently approaching. Despite people trying to warn the girls, they remain unaware until the bear is right behind them.
Oh, hey girls. There's a bear right behind you guys.
Oh my god.
Literally? Actually? Like right next to you?
Just don't.
The tension peaks when the bear gets right up to one of the girls, mere inches from her face. It's only then that she finally notices. But instead of panicking and running, an instinct that could have been disastrous, she wisely stays calm. The video ends, but I found out that after it, the bear simply turns and walks away, leaving them unharmed.
Bye.
This is exactly why I always remind people to stay aware of their surroundings. You never know when the Black Death is breathing right down your neck. Before watching this next video, I knew nature could be weird, but this level of weird is unbelievable. This footage comes from Jefferson Township, New Jersey, where a homeowner, out for his morning jog, spotted something so bizarre that he immediately started recording. In the video, a dark figure can be seen in the distance, standing upright with a humanoid posture. But as we focus in, we get a shocking realization. It's not a person at all, but a bear casually strolling on its hind legs. And it's not just taking a few steps. This bear is fully committed, walking upright the entire way before disappearing into the forest, still on two legs. It's almost as if it's mimicking a human and just decided to stick with it. Bears, especially black bears, can sometimes walk on their hind legs for short distances, for better vision, due to an injury, or simply for comfort. But a 1.5-minute long stroll into the forest? That's not just unusual, that's downright creepy. Nature can seem calm and peaceful, but hidden within it are horrors that, when they emerge, can freeze the blood in our veins.
What the hell is that? Gotcha.
This video, uploaded on TikTok, shows a cameraman spotting what appears to be a cryptid, with glowing eyes staring back at him. This creature was spotted in the jungle in the middle of the night, repeatedly peeking from behind a tree while locking its gaze onto the camera. It also has humanoid hands and a massive jaw filled with predator-like sharp teeth.
What the hell is that? What the? Hello?
There's pure malice in its expression, a sinister presence that radiates dread. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, it vanishes behind the tree. As the cameraman tries to locate it, the creature is nowhere to be found. But, just when he thinks it's all over, to his horror, the creature suddenly peeks from behind the very tree he was standing next to. The video ends there, leaving us with more questions than answers.
What the hell? at you.
To me, this thing looks like some kind of werewolf, but those glowing red eyes and the way it stares into the camera, that's pure nightmare fuel. I'm officially adding this to my 99 reasons why you should never step into the woods at night. This guy kept hearing strange rustling sounds coming from his backyard tree, but what he found lurking in it is something out of a horror movie.
I know he's right there.
This chilling video is terrifying the internet. It comes from a homeowner who had been hearing eerie noises from his backyard tree night after night. Curious and uneasy, he grabbed his phone to investigate. But as he pointed the camera up, he was met with a horrifying sight: a pale woman with glowing eyes perched among the branches, staring down at him.
I know he's right there.
At first glance, it looks like a person, but many online believe it's something far more sinister. People are calling it a Skinwalker, a creature from folklore said to take the form of a human or animal to lure its prey. And, if that's the case here, it might have already succeeded in drawing the homeowner outside. This homeowner kept hearing strange noises coming from the nearby forest. Expecting to find some kind of animal, they went out to investigate, but they were terribly wrong.
Whoa. Dude, that fucking scared me. Whoa. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's the edge right here. We're out. We're out now.
This footage comes from a homeowner who had been hearing eerie sounds from the forest for over a week. Even their neighbor confirmed hearing the same noises, along with strange lights flickering deep within the trees. Determined to find out what was going on, they grabbed their camera and set out to investigate deep within the trees. Determined to find out what was going on, they grabbed their camera and set out to investigate. As they searched, they stumbled upon something unsettling: a creepy doll hanging from a tree. At first, they laughed it off, joking about how bizarre it was, but the mood shifted when they suddenly heard movement in the distance. Uneasy, they took off running. After calming down, they decided to continue their search, only for a twig to snap nearby. And then, glowing eyes appeared just inches away from them.
What the fuck? Yeah, just leave that alone. It's probably some homeless dude. Yours is like the sun compared to mine. It's fucking dark in here too, man. Dolls. Whoa.
What the fuck? There's something back here.
Hey! What the? Whoa, fuck! Oh shit, what was that? Oh, fuck! Oh. Whoa. Dude, that fucking scared me. Whoa! Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god!
Panicked, they bolted. But when they turned back, those glowing eyes were following them. Terrified, they ran even faster, only to be stopped in their tracks by a random fire burning on a fallen tree. And right behind them, those same glowing eyes, still watching. Before they could react, their camera suddenly cut out and they ran for their lives. But later, when they reviewed the accidental footage, they were horrified to see those glowing eyes running right beside them.
Oh god! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh wait, what is that? The fuck is that somebody? Oh my god, is that a person? No. Oh my god, go, just run! Oh my god! Oh god! Man, what the fuck's that smell? This is about... I don't know. Oh god! The fuck? Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh fuck! Oh, it's the edge right here. We're out.
Determined to uncover the truth, they returned to the woods and managed to capture the creature lurking again, its glowing eyes cutting through the darkness.
Oh my god, that's it. think so. Right on it. Holy shit, it's across the creek.
After sharing their experience, viewers started sending them more clips. One of the most chilling ones came from a jogger in the same area. He discovered a burning triangle on the ground, claiming the red liquid around it was animal blood. And if you look closely in the background, you can spot something lurking. Other viewers also sent in footage, but there's no solid proof that those were from the same forest. This is definitely one hell of a mysterious creature lurking in those woods. To me, it seems like a nocturnal predator hunting in the dead of night, and these homeowners just happen to be in its way. Really creepy stuff, and honestly, I hope this thing stays hidden. I don't want to know what it actually is. Some of us believe in miracles, but let's be real. How many of us have actually seen one? Well, this guy might just have us covered. This video comes from YouTube user Oleg K. In it, we see Oleg on Mount Athos, recording what looks like a portal with a shadowy figure appearing inside it. The portal is actually a small rainbow, and standing right in the middle of it is a dark, humanoid figure, completely still. According to Oleg, he can make out the image of a giant man holding a staff. Now, before you start freaking out, let me explain. This is actually a natural phenomenon called the Brocken specter. It happens when the sun is behind you and your shadow is cast onto fog or mist. The light scatters, creating a massive ghostly version of your reflection, often surrounded by a rainbow-like halo. It looks eerie, almost supernatural, like some giant figure looming in the mist. So, in this case, Oleg was actually getting scared of his own shadow. And that staff? It's probably just his camera stick or something he was holding. Still, I can't blame him. It does look insanely surreal. This guy was casually recording the vast property of his grandparents' farmhouse when something terrifying happened. The video comes from a man exploring his grandparents' farmhouse property. He was enjoying the peaceful, open landscape, casually filming, until he noticed something strange. As he panned the camera, he spotted a man in formal attire, peeking from behind a tree. At first, it just seemed like some random stalker, until the cameraman zoomed in, and that's when the horror really kicked in. This guy had no face. The realization hit hard, and without wasting a second, the man bolted out of there. The video abruptly ended. Viewers who saw the footage were quick to call it Slender Man, and honestly, it does look a lot like him. But for me, the creepiest part isn't just what he saw. It's the fact that this man was completely alone. If that thing had decided to chase him, I don't even want to imagine what would have happened next. A group of villagers went to check out a strange commotion in their fields, only to discover a terrifying witch. This video, uploaded as a YouTube short, comes from Indonesia. In it, we see a woman on all fours, but everything about her is unsettling. Her twisted, contorted expression, the way she crawls. It looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Her entire body is covered in mud, and no matter how much the villagers call out to her, she doesn't respond. Instead, she just slowly creeps toward them, like death itself. People online are calling her a witch. However, it could also just be an elderly woman in distress. However, judging by the fear in the villagers' voices, I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye. This chilling video hails from Tucson, Arizona, and it paints a picture straight out of an apocalyptic nightmare. The footage, captured by a rooftop security camera, unveils a night sky scene that quickly turns unsettling. Out of nowhere, a fireball-like orb materializes in the sky. As it journeys through the night, it grows larger and larger until it eventually disintegrates, releasing a substantial burst of light. The orb resembles a meteoroid descending from space, creating an eerie and frightening spectacle. Adding to the mystery, this fireball emits an eerie green glow, making it even more ominous. The speculations about its origin are plentiful. Some believe it's a meteoroid that broke apart in the atmosphere, while others entertain the idea of it being an alien entity or a spaceship targeted by the military. Regardless of its nature, the incident struck fear, especially for those, like me, who are spooked by these mysterious, doomsday-like occurrences. Imagine being on a family camping trip, aiming to make it unforgettable, and then you stumble upon something straight out of a mystery novel. Bigfoot. That's precisely what happened to this family. In the video, recorded by a father attempting to capture his daughter's adorable moments, something unexpected steals the show. As the camera pans over a field with distant woods, a strange figure is spotted crossing the field. It looks human-ish, but weird at the same time. The being has a hunched posture, and from a distance, it appears to be covered in black fur. While I can't say for sure if this is the legendary Bigfoot, it certainly doesn't look like your average human. What's concerning is that there were children enjoying themselves quite close to this unknown creature. Talk about turning a camping trip into an unforgettable adventure. If you're a fan of open-air night gossip sessions with friends, here's a cautionary tale for you. This video hails from California and was captured by a night camera. In the footage, two friends are casually enjoying their night, deep in gossip, when something catches their attention in the background. A bizarre creature with long, thin legs, a hunched back, and an eerie humanoid posture is just strolling by. The friends notice it, and, scared out of their wits, bolt from the scene. The sight is truly terrifying, reminiscent of something straight out of a horror movie. To me, it resembles the descriptions of a rake known to roam around at night. Whatever this creature is, I bet those friends will think twice about gossiping in the dark again. This video, dated 2020, was shared on Reddit by a user who claimed to have captured a spirit on their home security camera. The footage shows a peaceful backyard scene with a fence, But then something peculiar occurs. A spooky, smoky figure seemingly materializes out of thin air near the fence, taking on a humanoid appearance as it walks. Some viewers suggested it might be a camera glitch or error, while others proposed the possibility of smoke from a nearby campfire. However, the distinct movement of the smoke, resembling a person walking, raised doubts at a simple smoke explanation. Another notable point is the presence of a less dense smoke area. Beside the supposed figure, what are your thoughts? Just smoke from a fire? Or could it indeed be a spirit? If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. In a remarkable video from Missouri, a homeowner demonstrated incredible bravery when his dog was unexpectedly attacked by a coyote in the backyard. The footage captures the tense moment as the homeowner cautiously observes his surroundings, only to witness his dog fleeing towards a neighbor's house. As the coyote charges towards the small dog, the homeowner swiftly intervenes, blocking the aggressive predator just in the nick of time. What unfolds next is truly astonishing. The homeowner, displaying remarkable courage, seizes the coyote by its tail and lifts it clear off the ground. To our surprise, he then deposits the bewildered coyote into a nearby trash bin, promptly closing the lid. The video serves as a compelling testament to the lengths a person is willing to go to protect their beloved pet in the face of danger. It is, however, essential to emphasize that attempting to physically engage with a wild creature, like a coyote, can be extremely perilous and is not advisable. The homeowner's actions in this instance were extraordinary, but such encounters should generally be left to professionals due to the inherent risks involved. This video, captured from a car dash cam, offers a glimpse into the eerie possibilities of driving on a deserted forest road at night. In the footage, a car's headlights pierce through the darkness, revealing the desolate road ahead. As the car maneuvers a turn, something unsettling unfolds. In the distance, on the road stands a fully white figure striking a humanoid posture. The figure seems to be casually crossing the road, but the abrupt appearance in the middle of the night is chilling. The figure resembles someone draped in a white cloth from head to toe. While it could be a hoax video, the genuine fear in the driver's voice adds a layer of authenticity. Even if this figure isn't a ghost or a mysterious being, there's the possibility of it being a human engaged in some form of cult activity, adding another layer of unease to the situation. One of the most terrifying and intimidating snakes is the anaconda. Even though it lacks venom, its sheer size is truly unsettling. In this video, some tourists encounter a giant anaconda on the road. They start recording, fascinated by its massive presence. One of the friends suggests touching the snake, and as they do, the anaconda gets agitated and attempts to attack. Fortunately, the snake's attack is slow, allowing the tourists to back off safely. The sheer size of this snake is astonishing, with a mouth large enough to easily devour a big deer or a similarly sized animal whole. After being disturbed, the anaconda turns its head toward the tourists, alert and ready to attack if provoked again. Wisely, the tourists back off, and the video comes to an end. For me, it's hard to believe that some people keep these massive anacondas as pets in their houses. If you're planning a hiking adventure, it's crucial to have a companion with you. Venturing alone could lead to unexpected encounters. In a video from a hiker exploring the Canadian forest, a dense wooded area is captured. In the distance, a large black creature is seen crossing, covered in thick fur with a robust humanoid posture. The creature appears tall with a massive body frame. The hiker smartly records the creature from a concealed spot among the nearby bushes, ensuring it remains unaware of his presence. Many viewers believe this creature to be a Bigfoot due to its appearance and body structure, a sentiment shared by the hiker. It's indeed a rare and captivating sighting. However, what truly instills fear and unease is how close the hiker stood to record the creature. If the Bigfoot had caught even a hint of his presence, things could have taken a rough turn. Always better to be cautious in the wilderness. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. Encountering a Bigfoot is already spooky, but imagine the terror of being charged at by one. In this chilling video, two hikers in a peaceful Canadian forest were taking a leisurely stroll when they spotted a large black creature in the distance. This hefty creature, standing tall, noticed it was being observed and suddenly began charging at the person with the camera. The Bigfoot emitted terrifying growls and yells as it closed in.
Run!
Despite its massive size, the creature surprisingly moved swiftly. The hikers, realizing the danger, started running for their lives. The video captures the intense moment as the Bigfoot relentlessly pursued them, creating a scene straight out of a hiker's worst nightmare. This footage vividly demonstrates the aggressiveness and agitation that Bigfoot may exhibit when they feel someone is trying to record them. It's a spine-chilling reminder of the mysterious and formidable nature of these elusive creatures. If encountering a cryptid wasn't on your 2024 to-do list, this video is sure to give you a good spook. An Indian villager recorded this eerie footage while investigating distressed calls from his farm animals. As he scanned the area, he heard branches breaking in a nearby tree, and what he captured on camera is downright chilling. The video he captured reveals a frightening creature climbing the tree, painted all in purple with ape-like hands and facial features. What really sends shivers down your spine is the strange and sinister smile on the creature's face. It tried to hide behind the tree from the camera, but the villager managed to capture it. After stopping the recording to call for help from other villagers, he returned to the tree only to find the creature mysteriously gone. Thankfully, the villager recorded the video first, providing evidence for what he witnessed. Without it, convincing others about this bizarre encounter would have been quite a challenge. This video comes from a tourist guide leading a group of Chinese tourists through the Carolinian forest of Canada. As the tourists enjoyed the adventure and recorded the beautiful surroundings, they stumbled upon something quite unbelievable. In the distance, they spotted a gorilla-like creature in the forest, busy digging into the ground. The weird thing was that there are no gorillas or apes in Canada, and the creature didn't move like a gorilla, suggesting it was something else. The tour guide, a girl behind the camera, informed the tourists that it might be a Sasquatch, and judging by its appearance, it did resemble one. The Chinese tourists were amazed, pulling out their cameras to capture pictures and videos of the creature, which seemed unaware of being recorded. After digging for a while, the Sasquatch eventually wandered away, and the video came to an end. It's likely a trip those tourists will remember for the rest of their lives. This video has left most people on the internet scratching their heads as it captures a mermaid-like creature sitting in the ocean. From a distance, this creature appears to be a mix of a human and a fish, sporting a fish-like tail and a woman's upper body. However, there's another possible explanation. It could be a statue placed by a nearby fish restaurant. The puzzling part is that this is in the middle of nowhere, making the presence of a statue seem illogical. To me, it seems like a genuine mermaid sighting, but I'm a bit skeptical because the mermaid isn't moving and just sits there like a statue. It's a confusing sight, and having more footage or a closer look could provide more evidence to analyze. The mystery of this video keeps us wondering about the true nature of the creature in the ocean. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. This video from Australia showcases an incredibly rare albino echidna discovered in Bathurst, about 120 miles northwest of Sydney. A member of the Bathurst Regional Council spotted this unique echidna and named it Raffy. Locals were fascinated by this rare creature, but they were not allowed to touch it. Short-beaked echidnas are known for being elusive, and encountering an albino specimen makes it even more extraordinary. Raffy, displaying albinism, has a genetic condition that leads to reduced melanin production in hair, skin, and eyes. While albinism is beautiful, it comes with complications, with sensitivity to sunlight being one of the most common issues. The discovery of Raffy adds a special touch to the wildlife in the Bathurst region, creating excitement among the locals who got a glimpse of this rare and captivating albino echidna. Whenever I see those exposed power lines, I can't help but fear what might happen in a big short circuit. This video from a Florida neighborhood provides a chilling answer to that question. It captures the moment when two power lines accidentally touch, causing an electric spark to travel the entire length of the power lines. The spark forms multiple times, creating a terrifying sight and accompanied by the screams of locals in the video background.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Accidents like these can be extremely dangerous, potentially leading to a power line break. If the line falls to the ground, it could cause even more disaster. It's truly frightening to witness such events happening in your neighborhood, and the unsettling electric spark noise it produces is spine-chilling. In a video making rounds on the internet, taken from Todd Standing's film Discovering Bigfoot, we catch a glimpse of an extraordinary moment where an elusive creature was caught on camera. In the clip, the mysterious being is cleverly concealed in the shadows behind a distant tree, barely noticeable to the naked eye. Thanks to the camera's high sensitivity sensor, the footage reveals a clear image of this creature. The face of the supposed Bigfoot is what many describe as typical, humanoid with large, human-like eyes, a distinct nose, and forehead wrinkles. Also, from the surface area of its face, this creature appears quite sizable, likely an adult, gazing directly at the camera with a look of surprise etched across its face. The chilling part is how this Bigfoot lurks in the shadows, and the unknown motives behind its stare. Imagine you're heading home after a late-night work shift, driving on a desolate road. Suddenly you spot a woman standing by a bus stop. Would you stop? The eerie footage captured from a car window shows just that. As the car cruises by, the camera reveals a lady standing still at the bus stop in the dead of the night. What makes it even weirder is that her face is shrouded in darkness. The way she coldly stares at the camera as the car passes sends shivers down the spine. It's unclear whether she's a real person or something else, but one thing is certain: her intentions don't seem innocent. This video was recorded in Haryana, India, and locals claim to have spotted this mysterious lady on multiple occasions, always standing at bus stops in the middle of the night. I came across this video online, where two friends stumbled upon a strange entity in the forest. In the footage, a flashlight shines into the distant woods, and the person behind the camera tells their friend they were right about spotting something.
What the is I told y'all there was something out here.
Holy
Shoot that dude.
Suddenly, we see what caused their fright. A figure in the dark of the forest. It looked like a creepy humanoid creature moving around. The person behind the camera urged their friend to shoot, and 3 shots were fired.
Hit that Dude, I think he missed it.
Unfortunately, the shots missed, and the creature quickly darted away. It was a pretty eerie encounter, but shooting at it might not have been the best choice. It could have been a person playing a prank, or even an innocent animal. Still, judging by its appearance, innocence doesn't seem to be its strong suit. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. This video, sourced from the YouTube channel Squatch Mafia, claims to have captured an elusive Bigfoot sighting, recorded in Provo Canyon, Utah, in 2012. The footage was taken by a man during a hiking venture. While out, he heard sounds from the woods, prompting him to start recording. His video captures a large, hairy black figure moving in the distant woods.
What the?
Upon noticing the camera, the creature sat down and fixed a direct stare at it. In an aggressive display, it threw a stone at the hiker, seemingly attempting to scare him and halt the recording. The creature's appearance aligns with popular descriptions of Bigfoot. This encounter suggests the creature might have been agitated, leading to its aggressive behavior and the act of throwing a rock, highlighting the potential danger posed by these creatures. Let's shift our focus from Bigfoot to its winter counterpart, the Yeti, in this video of rather low quality originating from Russia. In the footage, a large creature is visible in the heavy snow, featuring long arms and a substantial body. The creature's posture and structure appear quite humanoid, but its walking style resembles that of an ape. While some viewers speculate it could be a Bigfoot, I disagree, as Bigfoot typically has black fur, whereas this creature is covered in white. The video's low quality limits further analysis, but it is evident that this is an unidentified creature, distinct from those already known to us. A homeowner got puzzled when things started disappearing from his bedroom, even though he lived alone and there were no signs of a break-in. To get to the bottom of the mystery, he decided to set up a camera in his bedroom before heading out for work, and the recording revealed something eerie. The video shows the bedroom with the door opening on its own, followed by the wardrobe door doing the same. Clothes start moving on their own, and then the wardrobe door mysteriously closes. It's important to note that the homeowner was away at work during all of this, with no one else at home. This strange occurrence raises the possibility of a spirit or ghost interfering with the homeowner's belongings. Ghosts are often believed to disturb homeowners they don't like by messing with their things. After witnessing this unusual activity, I wouldn't be surprised if the homeowner decided to add locks to his doors and wardrobe for some extra peace of mind. This video I stumbled upon on TikTok showcases the incredible force of a snowstorm, and it's nothing short of powerful. The person who recorded the clip gives us a first-hand look at an environment dominated by intense winds and swirling snowflakes. The landscape transformed into something resembling an alien planet as the wind whipped the snow around. The recording also captures the uploader's horses, wisely tied behind a small cliff to shield them from the relentless snowstorm. The sound of snow particles striking the camera person adds to the intensity of the scene. In open fields like these, where the wind has no obstacles, snowstorms can be particularly forceful. The way the wind moves close to the ground, carrying a high concentration of snow, is both fascinating and somewhat unsettling. This video serves as a reminder of the raw power and beauty of nature's elements. Imagine you're enjoying your cruise when suddenly, the captain announces an unexpected turn. In this video, captured by a family on a cruise trip, the cruise ship approaches a life raft in the middle of the vast sea. To their surprise, the raft appears to be all alone. No signs of anyone needing help. It's just there, gently bobbing on the waves, with not a single soul on board or in the surrounding waters. The only company it has are some curious birds flying around. This scene raises some pretty big questions and a bit of concern. Why is this life raft adrift in the sea, and what was its purpose? Was someone on it, needing assistance, or did it accidentally fall from another ship? The mystery adds an unsettling twist to the situation, leaving us with more questions than answers. The vastness of the open sea holds secrets that sometimes baffle even the most seasoned cruisegoers. Ever wondered what it would be like to witness towering monsters like Godzilla in real life? Well, this video from California tries to give us a taste of that thrill. The video shows a dark sky ready to unleash a thunderstorm. In the midst of the intense weather, lightning suddenly lights up the clouds, revealing a colossal humanoid figure's shadow for just a fleeting moment. This gigantic shadow, reaching sky high, resembles an old man holding a walking stick. The sight is undeniably eerie, and the person recording the video seems genuinely scared. Yet, upon closer examination, to me it seems the fear factor may stem more from the lightning itself than the mysterious shadow. Nevertheless, many viewers believe in the authenticity of the video. The lingering question persists. Could this be a genuine encounter with a colossal being? Or is it merely a skillfully crafted illusion, sparked by the dramatic theatrics of Mother Nature? The decision is yours. This video shows a train journey through a wooded area where it takes an unexpected turn when the driver captures something mysterious in the distance. A colossal, motionless creature, towering and entirely white, stands there fixated on the passing train. Its sheer size is awe-inspiring, and it seems genuinely curious about the locomotive, standing as if observing the spectacle. The video sparks fascination, reminding us that our world is full of enigmatic wonders. This creature, with its ghostly appearance, adds an extra layer of intrigue to the scene. The person behind the camera even goes on to label it as a ghost sighted on the train track, emphasizing the otherworldly nature of the encounter. While a rational explanation might be a scarecrow or a Halloween decoration set up by nearby residents, the unsettling feeling lingers. Even if it were a scarecrow, the sight of this figure standing alone in the middle of nowhere raises eyebrows and sends a shiver down the spine. Nowadays, creating fake Bigfoot sighting clips is relatively easy, but capturing it on a Facebook stream adds a whole new level of authenticity. This particular video comes from a Facebook streamer enjoying a forest hike with his uncle. As the live stream documented their return, the uncle suddenly grew alarmed by something in the distant forest. The streamer swiftly zoomed in on his camera to the spot indicated by his uncle and spotted a massive black creature standing completely still. This creature, covered in dark fur, initially seemed bear-like, but upon closer observation, it became clear it was something more humanoid. Both the streamer and his uncle were gripped by fear, and in the background, the distant barks of nearby dogs hinted at the unsettling presence of this mysterious being.
Oh my God, what is that?
Look, a damn kangaroo.
Hold up, I'm gonna get it on tape.
A bear or something?
Look like a damn bear.
The creature, resembling a Bigfoot, lurked behind the woods, seemingly stalking the streamer and his uncle. What added to the eerie scene were the strange hand signals the Bigfoot-like creature was making from a distance, possibly communicating with other Bigfoots in the area. The tension in the air and the mysterious signals raise questions about the existence of these elusive creatures and what their intentions might be. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. Remember the childhood fascination with mermaids? Well, this recent internet video made me question whether our mermaid dreams might have a touch of reality. The footage, shot by a hiker from a hidden spot near a lake, captures a creature in the water that looks remarkably like a mermaid. This aquatic being sports a fish-like lower body and a woman's head, embodying the classic mermaid image. As the video unfolds, the mermaid-like creature gracefully swims in the lake, bringing a touch of magic to the scene. However, my enthusiasm took a hit when the video ended without revealing the creature's face. This absence raised my suspicions, leading me to believe that the video might be a clever hoax. It's possible that the mysterious creature was merely a woman in an exceptionally well-crafted mermaid costume, playing into our childhood fantasies. While the video sparked excitement, the lack of a conclusive view leaves room for skepticism, reminding us to approach such enchanting sightings with a hint of caution. A forest ranger, after hearing complaints from campers and hikers about a strange visitor in the woods, decides to check it out and discovers something really unsettling. The ranger records a video as evidence, and the spooky scene unfolds in the dark forest at night. Armed with a flashlight, the ranger points towards a bizarre humanoid creature strolling in the distance. This creature, tall and strangely calm, moves through the woods as if it doesn't know it's been found. What makes the sight even creepier is the creature's odd texture, making it look like it's made of leaves or plants. Just the idea of such a being wandering around the forest without us knowing is enough to give you chills. The video shows the unsettling truth of these unknown creatures living deep in the forest. The ranger's discovery confirms the worries of hikers and campers, making us think about the mysteries hiding in the quiet corners of nature. In a spooky video taken inside a house, we catch a glimpse of a girl who's not really paying attention to a mirror in the room. She glances at the camera now and then, and at one point she looks into the mirror for just a second. But here's the creepy twist. When she turns her head away from the mirror, her reflection doesn't turn with her. It's like her face is frozen in the mirror, staring out even as she moves away. It kind of looks like there might be a ghost in the mirror. Usually, mirrors are supposed to show exactly what's in front of them, right? So when the girl's reflection doesn't do what she does, it feels super eerie. It makes you think the mirror is holding onto her image, or maybe something else is in there with her. Personally, I find this taps into that spooky feeling we get from ghost stories and scary movies about mirrors. Mirrors aren't just glass. Sometimes they seem to show more than they should, like spirits or creepy stuff we can't explain. I think it's quite possible this might be edited to look spooky, but you can never know. I heard many creepy things about mirrors. Imagine playing an RPG game and casually strolling around when, in the distance, you spot a glowing light on a mountain, triggering thoughts of a new quest. Well, this video from Essex, UK, captures a real-life version of that scenario.
What is it? Towers of light or something.
The footage reveals a distant mountain, adorned with mysterious glowing lights, almost as if the gods are presenting us with a side quest. These lights are not only sizable, but also seem to move around, giving them an almost alive quality. The scene is both beautiful and unsettling, leaving us in awe yet questioning the source of these enigmatic lights. While a plausible explanation could be a fire, with the surrounding fog creating the illusion, the true nature of these lights remains unknown. What are your thoughts? Have you ever seen Gollum from the Hobbit movie? There's a TikTok video claiming to have spotted a real-life Gollum in the forest. The footage shows a wooded area, and in the distance, there's a humanoid figure moving around. This creature resembles a blend of a monkey and a human, specifically like Gollum from the movie. The hiker recording the video managed to capture the creature again, but this time it was up in the trees. Just like the Gollum in the movies, this creature effortlessly leaped from one tree to another. Could it be that this real-life Gollum is searching for the ring in the forest? Imagine you're out for a walk, and you get this feeling that someone or something might be following you. You might brush it off as just a passing thought. But what if it's not? There's a video that comes from a home security camera showing a backyard fence that seems a bit beaten up. However, the real focus is on the face peeking through the gaps in that worn-out fence. This face is really strange and eerie. It's like a mix of human and ape, covered in a thick layer of black fur. It's just staring right into the backyard of the house. Some might say it looks like Bigfoot, but we can't be sure since only the face is visible. After a while, this mysterious creature just walks away. I know some say it is Bigfoot, but from all the videos I have seen, this one looks way different. The face looks skeletal-like, nothing we'd expect from a Bigfoot. So what was this creature? What were its motives? Why was it staring inside the house like that? There are many unanswered questions. Ever watched those horror movies where a group of friends goes on a camping trip in the forest only to encounter a strange creature haunting them? Well, this video captures a real-life version of that scenario. 3 friends are camping in the Canadian forest when, suddenly at night, one of them hears strange noises emanating from outside their camp. Curiosity prompts him to investigate, but the sight outside terrifies him, sending him into a panic.
Yo, what's...
Run! Run!
The other friend also ventures out, experiencing the same fearful reaction, and both decide to bolt. The friend recording the video also rushes out, and upon looking back with the camera, we witness the source of their terror. A 4-legged, terrifying figure has infiltrated their camp. This creature appears to be a hybrid of a dog and a human, exuding a threatening aura. It's an intensely frightening encounter, and one can only imagine the potential danger if this creature had managed to capture one of them. This YouTube video from the Sasquatch channel captures a truly frightening scene that would be a nightmare for any homeowner. In the footage recorded by a homeowner, we get a view of the backyard with a dog that's fixated on something in the dark. The homeowner is puzzled about why the dog is behaving this way and what could be frightening her pet.
What are you doing?
Calling out to the dog yields no response. The canine remains motionless, staring into the darkness with intense focus. Perplexed, the homeowner approaches the dog and, upon looking in the same direction, experiences a shock of a lifetime. 2 glowing eyes staring back at her. These eyes are positioned at a low height, suggesting the presence of some strange animal that had captured the dog's attention. I wonder if it could be some sort of devil dog. What are your thoughts on this mysterious encounter? Ever heard of skinwalkers? These are creatures that can shapeshift into different animals and trick their prey. There's a video taken by a hiker that supposedly shows the true form of a skinwalker. In the video, the hiker points the camera at a tree in the dark. It seems like they were trying to capture something at the top of the tree. As the camera zooms in, a face becomes visible on the tree, giving an eerie feeling. The face then moves a bit, revealing the entire body of the supposed skinwalker, looking quite human-like. It appears that this skinwalker might have taken the form of a lady to lure the unsuspecting hiker. The situation seems unsettling, and there's a concern that the hiker may have fallen into a trap.
I know he's right there.
I can't quite grasp why some adventurous hikers are drawn to the deep woods at night, considering we never really know what lurks in those shadows. This video comes from one such daring hiker, recording the woods around him during his nighttime adventure. While scanning the surroundings, he spots something unusual in the distance that grabs his attention.
What the is that? What is that?
Zooming in on the mysterious figure, he realizes it's not a familiar sight. It's a cryptid seemingly stalking him. Recognizing that an unknown creature is on his tail, the hiker swiftly makes a run for it.
Oh, it's moving. No. Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Some viewers who watched the video speculated that it might be a person wearing a mask, given the facial features. I lean towards that possibility too, as the creature's body, covered in realistic-looking black fur, adds an unsettling touch to the encounter. This video is from a forest ranger who responded to a night call from locals, reporting strange noises near a water pump camp. Armed with a flashlight and a camera for evidence, the ranger ventured into the area. Initially, everything seemed normal and quiet as he explored the surroundings. However, as he continued recording and reached a bush, something caught his attention. A strange creature peeked out from behind the bush, and when it fully emerged, it revealed its truly bizarre nature. The creature's eyes reflected the flashlight, and its body had an unusual shape. Its hands seemed connected to its head, while the lower part of its body appeared somewhat humanoid. The creature's skin was bare, without any fur, and its eyes had a strange, binocular-like appearance. Encountering this strange and somewhat scary sight, the ranger deserves credit for staying composed and recording the creature for a solid 5 seconds. Imagine being all alone in a forest in the middle of the night, and you suddenly get the gut feeling you are being watched. Well, this curious man was not new to this when he encountered something really strange in the woods. Upon spotting something with his flashlight, he decides to record it. When he zooms on the figure, there, it reveals itself. A gray ghost entity appears right next to a tree, just right beside the path. The person in this clip might have a story to tell as horror unravels in front of their eyes. The ghost-like entity appears to be slowly rising up, exposing more of its pale structure. It has elongated arms that stretch below its supposed waistline. Its face isn't clearly seen, but it has taken a humanoid form. I think this is some type of cryptid, or worse, it could be the infamous Skinwalker. What would you do when faced with such a figure that looks to be straight out of a horror film? A man walking in the forest stumbles upon a strange sight that is worth a shot. He captures a tall, huge figure standing at the top of the sloped forest. At first, we only see the figure's tall, towering stature, but when it faces the camera direction, we are able to make out some of the figure's features. It appears to walk like a human, but it has an abnormal height. It has a relatively small head in relation to the body and tall, lanky, long arms. We are not able to make out whether the figure had fur on its body. One might say it is a human with a large costume, trying to cause a speculation, but this figure is truly a remarkable one, and it could be a rare sighting of the Bigfoot. In the dead of night, a man and his daughter caught something watching them in the grasslands. As they shine their light into the dark, they happen to see two shiny objects that look like shining orbs. As soon as they move around, we can easily see that is a creature of some sort, and the glowing eyes could be actually stalking on them. The man notifies the creature that they know it is there.
I see you.
But it responds by drifting away. Perhaps it could be an animal who happened to pass by. And its attention was caught by the people in the grasslands, or something else that we don't know of and likes to walk around in the middle of the night stalking people. It's the 4th of July and fireworks are exploding throughout USA suburbs. The cacophony of sound has woken something off the beaten path. A woman hears low growling coming from somewhere in the nearby foliage. She ventures to explore, and this is what she finds.
Oh, stay right. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh, it's moving. No. Fuck that. No, fuck that. I don't know what the fuck I just...
In the replay, this creature is clearly seen crouching at the base of a tree. Is it a Sasquatch or someone playing a prank? Have the raucous sounds of revelry driven it closer to the suburbs in fear or curiosity, or is it using this opportunity to hunt? Watch the replay and let us know what you think in the comments. Picture this. It's nighttime. You are all alone on a deserted trail surrounded by nature, and then you hear what can only be described as a shriek from somewhere in the woods beyond you. You might want your headphones for this.
Oh my god, no.
Is it the scream of a woman? Or is it just a cat getting ready to fight? You be the judge. When it comes to Bigfoot sightings, many are often dismissed as fake, but Claudia Ackley's captures have gained credibility among analysts. One of her most notable pieces of footage shows a large, dark figure peeking from behind a tree in the distance. The creature appears massive, displaying a humanoid body with a head, shoulders, and a thick black fur covered body. It seems like this creature is stealthily observing a family, remaining motionless to avoid detection. However, once it senses it's being recorded, the creature departs. Claudia Ackley believes this was the legendary Bigfoot, citing numerous sightings in the area. What are your thoughts on her capture? Does it seem authentic to you, or do you think it might be a hoax? This video originates from India, capturing a road through a security camera. In the footage, we can see cars passing by on the road around 10:30 in the morning. As the scene unfolds, a woman pedestrian is walking on the side of the road. However, as she is about to cross, a shadowy black figure suddenly appears before her. The figure starts chasing the woman, prompting her to look back and realize the pursuit. In a moment of tension, the black figure transforms into a humanoid shape and begins running after her. Eventually, both go out of the camera frame, and the video concludes with a wild chase. It's concerning to witness the girl encountering this ghost-like figure, and one can't help but feel sympathy for her. If I were in her shoes, I would likely have reacted the same way, running away from the mysterious and eerie encounter. The connection between hikers and Bigfoot is like a tale of Romeo and Juliet, and this video perfectly captures why. Recorded by a hiker in Alaska back in 2011, the footage unfolds in a dense wooded forest. Amidst the trees, a creature resembling Bigfoot casually strolls through the woods.
There it is, it's right behind that tree.
This Bigfoot-like being is massive, boasting a body covered in white fur. It appears to be on a mission, moving swiftly through the forest. Impressively, the creature effortlessly jumps over obstacles, showcasing both size and agility. Upon closer inspection, the Bigfoot bears a resemblance to an ape. However, what makes this sighting even more intriguing is the absence of apes in Alaska. making it highly likely that this is indeed the elusive Bigfoot. This video is a bit dated, but gained quite a bit of popularity back in the day. It showcases a creature captured from the Sea of Azov, and what makes it intriguing is that it doesn't resemble any familiar aquatic creature. Initially, it appears fish-like, but when the camera captures its entire body, strange features emerge. The creature has a strange ribcage in its midsection, and its face looks humanoid with eyes, a mouth, and distinct lips. Additionally, the creature boasts an unusually long tail. Some viewers speculate that it might be a type of mermaid, while others, including myself, lean towards the possibility of it being a mutated species of stingray due to its striking resemblance. At night, only the bravest ones can explore the forest. Hidden in the shadows of the night, and dangerous animals come outside during these hours. This footage was recorded in the woods by a person who ventured into the forest out of curiosity and started recording his experience. The whole footage is completely unsettling, as in the mere flashlight. The forest appears eerie and instills fear. He keeps looking around as if searching for something. After just a few moments, he captures something. An eerie person with long dark hair and dressed in a white robe. Upon seeing this, he runs immediately back from where he came. Was that the sight of a lost soul haunting the forest, or was it a clever prank? An unsuspecting couple survey their home security camera footage after discovering a disturbance on their property. What it reveals is this creature lurking in the foliage. Tentatively, it peers out in the direction of the camera. Is it a cryptid, or perhaps a little gray man? The creature moves tentatively, alert to the environment. In some parts of the footage, it is almost possible to decipher its body, which could very well be in keeping with the size and shape of a small to medium dog. Take a look. Is this something sinister or the neighbor's pet? Drop us your thoughts in the comments. When you consider that approximately 80% of the world's ocean is unmapped and unseen, it's a pretty terrifying and mystifying place to explore. These divers are having what seems like a fairly placid marine visit, but keep watching to see what crops up in the murky water. The internet provides us with some perplexing footage. When confronted with a nightmarish creature of this magnitude and its deadly razor-sharp teeth, instead of swimming away, these divers actually go over to pet the beast. On closer inspection, it doesn't appear to be living. Instead, there's a metal frame that it seems to be mounted on. Is this a movie prop for Jaws? If it isn't, the real mystery is how it found its way to the bottom of the ocean. Is there anything creepier than falling victim to a stalker, especially when the creature stalking you is Bigfoot? Caught on camera, two shining eyes appear from a forest canopy. The vast head suggests that this is something you don't want to mess with. The two face off for the duration of the video. Probably a wise move on the cameraman's behalf, not to get any closer. There's an ongoing joke about Bigfoot sightings always captured on shaky, low-res cameras. But the overwhelming number of these sightings does suggest that there is something out there that we have yet to explain. Here, what resembles the half-ape, half-Neanderthal creature moves through a forest, its genus a sure giveaway when you witness its height. There is no greater feeling of terror than being alone at home and having unexplained things happen. Most we can rationalize. It's the wind, or it's an old house, when we hear something strange. But what do you do when it's as obvious and disturbing as what this guy encounters?
And look at this door. You cannot make... Look at this. Bro. Nobody is home. My family is in Cancun, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Bro. What?
If you ask me, he should have gone to Cancun with his family.
Bentley? Bro. Are you me right now? Are you kidding me right now? What the Bro.
Not sure if this is the work of a poltergeist, but I am sure it would be an annoying one to deal with. Imagine the water cost for all their jokes.
Holy... Why is this door open? What the is going on?
I'm not sure if this video is real or not, but if it is, I would for sure not be hanging around that place for too long. Hospitals can be terrifying places for a number of reasons, but this one takes the cake. Watch closely the area to the left of the wheelchair. A shadowy figure appears, and then scurries away in a matter of seconds. You might have been mistaken, thinking it was a shadow, but watch again. Whatever the mischievous vision is, it moves beyond the wall to settle for a few seconds behind the chair before running off again. Let's face it, most horrors are made even creepier with the presence of a little kid, especially a girl child. Now couple that with an imaginary friend who is actually a paranormal imposter, and you have all the makings of a horror fest. This is exactly what happens here. Skeptics might argue that there is a human just beyond the reach of the camera. But look at when she reaches to offer it the plastic container. Whatever is there is in the frame. We just can't see it. She seems agitated by the encounter as she talks to it, and it appears to attempt to take the canister. It isn't long before she turns on her heels and is out of there. A man is walking when he spots something emerging from the forest to his left on all fours. Ghostly pale with a lengthy abdomen and short legs, the creature crosses the path. Where it is going, we will never know, as the guy filming doesn't stick around to find out. What is this thing that he encountered on his walk? How does it survive in the wild? The footage is way too compelling to simply write it off. There are things out there that we have no knowledge of. It isn't every day one gets to combine their love for cats and the paranormal, but this video provides both. Watch as a family's pet feline is given some special attention by an invisible entity captured on their security camera. The feline remains surprisingly calm, as if this isn't its first encounter with the ghost. Watch as it casually saunters off after the experience. Cats often get a bad rap, especially black ones. In tales from the occult, black cats are familiars and shapeshifters, witches, spies, and in some instances protectors from the supernatural. Watch as a street camera captures this bizarre incident. Deliberate arson, black magic, or just a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You be the judge. In this intriguing video, captured by a surveillance camera in a parking lot, we witness an ordinary scene that quickly takes an extraordinary turn. A woman enters the frame, rummaging through her bag, seemingly in search of something. She finds a spray and proceeds to apply it all over her body, but accidentally drops it on the ground. In her attempt to retrieve the spray, it unfortunately rolls under a nearby car. What happens next is nothing short of astonishing. The woman, determined to get her spray back, looks under the car and then, to the viewer's disbelief, lifts the vehicle into the air as if it were no heavier than a feather. Not being able to retrieve the spray, she casually places the car back down, as if such feats of strength are everyday occurrences. Not stopping there, she then pushes the car aside with ease, as though it were as light as a shopping cart, and manages to get her spray back. This scene is so unusual, it almost defies belief, suggesting the car must be incredibly lightweight, or that the video captures something not immediately explainable by ordinary physics. It's as if, for a moment, the rules of the world have changed, and what we thought impossible becomes casually achievable. Watching this, I'm left with a mix of amazement and skepticism. Whether it's a trick, an illusion, or a genuine display of unexplained phenomena, this moment captured on camera certainly provides food for thought. For more strange and interesting footage, check this out.